Shared Value Africa is a part of a much bigger movement in the world that is looking at integrating businesses integrally in the communities in which they operate. It looks at all elements of a business's pillar and tries to take on the communities within which those businesses operate, both at local, provincial or national levels, or in fact regional or continental levels, so that we have a shared platform for uplifting human development and what at Biggin we call doing good while doing business.
It was well structured and a lot of learnings from it. And basically, out of the whole session, one thing that came out that was very important is that shared value is not CSR.
Things evolve, right? And the environment will evolve. And people didn't realize, listen, why should I go to a small business? Why can't I just buy, whether it's a wine or it's cosmetics or it's groceries, from an informal guy that's going to provide me the exact same product from a Nestle or a Unilever, that is simple. Bring those people in the informal sector and make them part of the value chain.
Our Gen Zs do not want to do business with companies that do not have social responsibility. So when we look at shared value, we need to start thinking of corporates that need to look at profit with purpose.
There is very little funding for innovation. The funding that's there, so now you have many hackathons, you have many awards, many seed grants that are coming up, but it's very, very small. And one thing you're starting to see is you have professional hackathon participants. So you have businesses like myself who, like let's say I needed 50,000, right, to prove my idea. But to raise that money, I will apply to Tony Elumelu, I will participate in a hackathon in my country, I will travel to New York to get 2,000 award prize. Like I will collect all these little awards to potentially get to my 50,000.
To remove yourself from that ecosystem and say, well, how then do we participate when we try and illustrate a method or a way of participating is what this kind of conversations and this model brings to the table. To the second gentleman's questions around BE and the shared value agenda. BE is a regulation. The shared value is a management strategy.
I think we have a wonderful culture of corporate philanthropy in South Africa. We do a lot of giving, but I still think we're still trying to crack the nut of how do we do good in society, how do we create social value, solve environmental issues, and create business value at the same time.
What's important for us is, being the African partner for the Shared Value Initiative globally is to make sure that we create a narrative and raise the voice of African business and Africans finding solutions for our own selves on our own platforms in our own terms.